What's good? What's up? You're watching Sunrise TV. It's your girl Soleil, and I'm back with another video.
Trap house vibe.
How y'all like that intro? I like it. Today I'm just gonna be doing like a story time on how my freshman year went, basically. Like, how was my freshman year? Because a lot of stuff went down besides COVID-19 and during my freshman year that needs to be addressed. You feel me? It needs to be talked about. Stop. We're gonna be doing a story time on my freshman year and how it went while I am doing my work for my sophomore year, because y'all think this is cute. You thought. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Freshman year, I basically went to a different school that I was zoned for, and that's the first thing. The school I'm zoned for, I don't go to. But I enjoy my school that I go to. It's cool, whatever. It's nothing. It's something slight. But a lot of stuff happened this school year that must be discussed. Must be discussed. So I am discussing that. I am doing my inductive reasoning math for geometry. Yeah. Basically, I was friends with these girls. We're gonna name them. Look at me just hopping into the story. We're gonna name these girls Cotton Candy. No, change that. We're gonna name her Tiffany. The main girl that I stopped being friends with, we're gonna name her Tiffany. Her two little minion friends, we're gonna name them Regina and Sam. So Regina and Sam were Tiffany's little follow-up friends. You feel me? They follow her everywhere. And yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how I met them. I met Tiffany through Sam because Sam was in my RCC class, and she kind of talked me into meeting Tiffany, and me and Tiffany kind of became like really close. Regina, how I met Regina was in the morning when I was going to school like early, because I know how to drive like to a different school. When I would be dropped off like early in the morning, or what was that? Early in the morning when I was dropped off to school, I would sit by myself sometimes like during the breakfast time, but then I started sitting with Regina and her friends, and then that's how I started hanging out with her. So now we have that all taken care of. So yeah, me, Regina, Sam, Tiffany. So that's how I met Regina, Tiffany, and Sam. Oh right, I was friends with these girls, right? Right, that's where we're at now. So I'm thinking, okay, these some genuine girls. They gonna be nice to me. They gonna be real cool friends, cause I need someone to talk to, someone to vent to. And so we were cool. We were really close. All three of us were like all four of us were like really close all through like the beginning of the school year. And then it was like it all went downhill after winter break. Okay, that's where it all went downhill. And so when we came back from winter break, like in January, everything was like weird. Like, you know how we would be on there, New Year, new me. Girl, New Year rude you. That's what it is. And it was just cutting people off. And apparently I was one of the people that she cut off. But like, my thing was, me being a Gemini, part of me tries to find the best in everybody. I try to find out what I did. I try to find out what I can do, which gets my heart broken all the time by my friends. But yeah, I thought we was all cool, and then it started when Sam, the one that was in RTC, she was like the quiet friend. She stopped hanging out with me. I was like, okay, whatever. But then, like, a couple days go by, and then Tiffany stops talking to me, like, during the day. But anyways, I didn't take it into offense, because I'm like, girl, what the fuck. After that, I'm like, after like a certain point, I just got over it. Because I'm like, girl's not going to be my friend no more. Just forget it. Honestly, whatever. And so, when they all stopped hanging out with me, I was like, okay, whatever. Then, a couple weeks later, I'm getting, like, people talking to me, talking about some, oh, Tiffany said something about you, blah, blah. That's why I don't trust people no more. But she just started saying stuff about me that I trust her. Fast forward a little bit. Another month later, like the next month, Shorty starts to try to bully me. I'm like, girl, you know when you get tired? You just get tired. Not tired. You get tired. It got to the point. The time when I got tired of it, when I got completely tired of it, and this is where the tea gets. You put the tea bag in, because now the tea is hot. And you put the tea bag in. This is where I put the tea bag. Right? I'm telling so this is the point where, like, I told my mom, I was like, okay, so Tiffany is bullying me, blah, blah, blah. I told her everything I'm basically telling y'all. Everything she was doing, I was telling my mom. And my mom was like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, if she talks to me, she's gonna catch. So back to what I was saying. So the time I finally told my dad about everything that was going on was when one day I was walking from ROTC to soccer practice. Right? I was basically walking from ROTC all the way to soccer practice. Mind you, I told you Tiffany and Regina are always walking to the bus stop. They're always by the bus area, bus loop or whatever. So one day I walked past Shorty, and I tell you, this is when I got frustrated. I tell you, frustrated. Because she said, she had the nerve. I walked past her, and like I get to a corner where she's walking by. She's like walking this way towards me, and I'm like walking that way. I'm walking, and she's like, oh girl, look at her. Like she's standing with Regina, and she sees me. She's like, oh girl, look at her. That's when I was just like. When I finally got to soccer practice, I was just so frustrated. I was upset. I wasn't crying, but like everyone could tell I was upset, so they was kind of staying away from me. And then my coach had put me to the side, and I told her what happened. She was like, "Okay, tell your parents." And so I told my parents. That's when I finally told my dad. After that situation, I'm like completely over. I'm at a point where I'm ready to fight. So I'm going to literally the next week. I was going to school every day with joggers on, a hoodie, sneakers. Cause I'm like, one day this girl gonna come up to me, boom. That hurt so bad. Ooh. Okay, now I'm done being extra. You get the idea. The school messed up. This is where the school messed up, because they didn't put nothing in the records. They didn't put the fact that I went to a teacher. I went to a counselor. Principal, they would call my dad and basically apologize for everything that I was going through. I'm like, my dad was like, well, are you gonna do anything about it? They're just gonna watch me until I pop off. That's what principals mean. So just next time you feel like you're getting bullied, just know the lingo. When a principal says they're gonna do something about it, or they're gonna talk to you, they're waiting for you to pop off on her so that they can get y'all both in trouble. Okay?